we talk about the plasma, which is another component of blood, so before discussing plasma, let's look at the four different components of blood. So as you know, blood is a connective tissue. It transports various substances like oxygen or carbon dioxide along with other minerals from one part of the body to the other part of the body. Now this blood tissue contains four different elements or four different cells, we can say, or four different structures. The first is known as the red blood cells. It is because of this red blood cells and the hemoglobin that the blood appears to be red. Along with the red blood cells, blood also contains the white blood cells, which helps to fight infection and give us immunity. The third important part of the blood is known as the platelet. Now platelets definitely help in the clotting of blood. So whenever if you have any blood outburst, it helps in the clotting of blood. The fourth is known as the plasma, which we are going to discuss today. So plasma is actually the liquid component of the blood, or we can say that it is the clear liquid substance in which all these three different structures of the blood are embedded on it, or they float on the plasma. So we can say that blood contains plasma along with RBCs plus WBCs and platelets. So when you remove all these other three components of blood, you will be remained with a clear yellowish colored fluid, which is referred to as plasma. Because it is a liquid, because it is in the liquid state, so we can define the composition of plasma like 92% and 8%. So this 92% is actually water, and this 8% are the dissolved salts. Now this dissolved salts basically contains various nitrogen compounds, even potassium, phosphorus, along with certain amino acids. Now this is the composition of the plasma, which gives the plasma a yellowish appearance. So from this we can clearly define plasma as a clear liquid substance or clear liquid component of the blood, in which the red blood cells, the white blood cells and the platelets are embedded, or they float on this plasma. So when we have discussed the composition and definition of plasma, we can now discuss the important functions of plasma. So functions of plasma, the first function of plasma basically include the transportation part. So this plasma, because it is a liquid in nature and liquid substances easily flow, so this helps in the easy transportation of various substances in the blood. So the transportation has become easier because the plasma is present in the blood, which is actually in the liquid state. The second function helps to maintain the pH balance. So pH is actually a scale which measures the acidity or the alkalinity of any substance. So to have an appropriate pH balance in the human body is very important, and plasma helps to solve that problem, because with continuous movement of the blood, the pH remains balanced. The third important function of the blood is in the temperature regulation. So when we talk about the temperature regulation, it is very important, or it is clearly visible, because blood transports different substances throughout the day in various parts of the body. Now with this regular movement of the blood, there is movement of substances every second. Now when there is movement of substances, there is continuous movement from higher concentration to a lower concentration. With this movement, the temperature remains balanced. We generally see that the temperature of the lower body is higher as compared to the upper body, but it generally maintains the same temperature throughout the body. So this is because of the presence of the plasma. So this was the concept on plasma. We have discussed the four important components of blood, and then with the help of a simple chemical equation or simple equation, we have defined the different components of blood. If we remove these three blood cells from the blood, we will get the plasma, which is actually yellowish in color. And the composition of plasma includes 92% of water and 8% of dissolved salts or other minerals. And in the end, we have discussed the functions of plasma. This was the concept on plasma as a part of the blood connective tissue.